Hello or welcome back. Today we're going to talk about this pair. This is the TRN VX Pro PLUS. It's a 1DD and 8 BA hybrid set, so like 9 drivers on each ear, and that sounds crazy, right? I got the red version, so I think this is special, right? The red version because you can only get it from TRN. If not, there'll be only two options, the black one or the silver one. Mine is red, okay? And, well, overall, I kind of like this set. It's actually a pretty good budget set with BAs. So, if you want a new set with BAs for yourself and want to try the BA for yourself, I think it could be a good choice, okay? So, let's talk about the unboxing first. The design also. It is a very simplified one. I don't think it's the best for its value since I get a coinage. I don't know how to say the word, but CORNH, kind of like that. With better unboxing, like it comes with a cable, and yeah, this one is more expensive. I think it's priced at about like $45 or $50. I don't know exactly, but I get them for around that price, and they only come with something very normal, like kind of simplified, like KZ. So we have a cable. I won't say this is the worst cable since KZ exists, but it's not as good as the red chain cable on the TRN conch. And I would say the cable is acceptable, right? It's quite thin, but you can feel like the build is not that bad, right? Yeah. There's a TRN logo right here, and then yeah, you have the microphone. I haven't tried a cable yet since I just trying to use my red chain cable from the TRN card, and they come with two different ear tips. One is large, one is small, and the pair actually come with a TRN T set inside. Oh, I think it dropped down somewhere. Okay, here we go. So we have the TRN T tip. I think this one is M size since I have some TRN T tip in M size, and they're exactly the same. I think they're quite good tip. Quite, I don't know. It's quite comfort, and the isolation is good enough, like not the best but good enough. They're red. Alright, the design is nothing different from the VX Pro that we released before, but then they're made out of plastic. You can hear that, right? It doesn't feel cheap when you first look at it, but then when you hold it, when you pick it up, it's very light, and sometimes it doesn't tell me that okay, this pair is worth like $40. So I don't like the material, but I've been using it for a whole week, and yeah, I don't think the paint on it get any problem or deflective, so it's still good. All right, after a whole week. They'll have some more scratches because I hang around all the time and put them in my pockets, put them in my box, put them all around. But then, yeah, it's still good. It's still good. Still like shiny and nice. Okay, so how about the sound? I would say it's pretty decent for a pair of $40. I've tried something else, and I think they don't sound really weird or artificial as a VA should be. I think they sound good for the price. The bass is normal, so I think a week ago, right, I reviewed KZ ZVX Pro. I think it still sits somewhere in my rooms. I don't know exactly where, but yeah. Those pair are actually like kind of bright. This one also bright. So to be honest, when I hearing A and B, I see they are no different in the mid regions and in the treble regions between the two. The only difference is in the bass. The TRN VX Pro has a bit more sub bass, a bit more mid bass, and a bit more lower bass. So in overall, you can hear like more details in the bass, and I think for some people that would be a very decent, well-rounded set than the KZ VX Pro. Basically, they are close in the same price range, so if you would pick, I would prefer this one rather than the ZVX Pro, as these BAs are good. I heard someone said it, they are not the best from TRN, but I think they are good enough because I never get shouty on these pair. I also never hear any sibilance on these pair. At least even if I put on my bright source, like I try to play them on the deck, I put on high gain and they still perform pretty okay. So I think this is a safer options if you want to have a little bit bright set with a lot of details, and it had also a pretty natural bass. The mid bass still punchy, but then I think overall the sounds on this pair on the ZVX are kind of fast. So they cut up the sound pretty fast and they go to the next one. They don't have a lot of like extension after that. I think they are actually quite suitable to hear like some songs that have a lot of instruments and a lot of things going around, because they have good separation since they are 1DD and APA. I think the DD on this actually have good bass textures, all right, but then not too much, right? Not like crazy or something. They are fair amount, right? Decent. They are good, not great. The mids are okay, a little bit forward, I think, rather than normal V shape where the vocal will be like go backward. This one is pretty much forward, not too much, not like at your face. They are pretty easy to listen to. The treble, sparky, details, but not harsh or not like get sibilant easily. I think it's just a good pair of VA if you want to try for the budget. And I think if you have this pair already, I don't think you necessarily like upgrade to some pair at like $70, $80 anymore. I think they do quite well in their regions. And if you upgrade, I think if you have a preference, you want to have more details or in the voice, right? You want to have a better imaging, you can upgrade. But for me, these pair are actually good enough, all right? And you can save up money to buy something like crazier, like in the range of $100 or more. All right, not necessary to upgrade from a $40 to $80. Yeah, I listened to A and B, some of my peer, and think, okay, they do a decent job. I need to upgrade if just a small jump and slightly different, and yeah, you won't realize because the BA on here actually do a good job of layering and separation, just like on the ZRX, but they are more cable. They don't go sibilance and they don't go shouty. But you still have a bit of the air, so yeah, you can have the air up for a bit more so that it get more extension when they say shh or after the ending of the sentence. But overall, I think these are good. You can also EQ to get more bass. I think if you do so, it still works. But remember, this is not a bass headset, so it won't punch as hard as it would. It's kind of balanced, or kind of normal, not bass headset. So this one I would recommend for someone who want to try a BA that not sounds really artificial, not sounds very dark and warm. I think this one does a nice job. Not the best for vocal. The vocal sounds natural. Nothing wow me, but I think they are sound open enough with the bright tuning, and I would say like I have nothing to complain about these pair at the price, except the accessory, the unboxing. The cable could be better. They could give it more tips. That's it. Well, the packaging only, like the sounds on this are pretty decent, very pleasant to listen to. And that's it. This one is quite quick because I don't have a lot of comparison, but thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day. Enjoy your music.